Government has been caught ill-prepared with a current and worsening water shortage supply in the mega city. Perfect recipe for the opposition to carp and harp about in stirring up anti-government sentiment over its failure to remedy, let alone mitigate the status quo. PTV polling request on this moments of crisis the opposition is seizing and exploiting to further its own end as they go on the stump for the forthcoming May elections in this report.
Aladdin's family had already filled up their pails and containers with water before their tap ran dry due to the current water shortage. Barangay Addition Hills in Mandaluyong City is among the areas affected by Manila water service interruption. However, Aladdin noted that with or without any shortage, water supply in their area has always been quite difficult. And so his plea to those running for office is to resolve their water woes.
Magano po ng mga bumbero, mag-produce po siya ng mga tubig, tulungan yung mga taong walang tubig.
8 Derecho candidates visited residents of Barangay Addition Hills. The problem of water shortage surfaced during the slate's dialogue with the residents. Senatorial Bet Samira Gutok slammed what she said was the government's lack of preparation for the ongoing water crisis in parts of Metro Manila.
Can you imagine yung mga bisita natin nag-a-apply ng trabaho, walang pang mga bata mag-aaral? Hindi inexcusable na hindi tayo preparado sa ganitong mga water crisis.
Meanwhile, Attorney Shell Jokno urged the government to come up with a comprehensive strategy for the country's water supply. He further floated the idea to review the agreements made between the government and utility distributors such as Manila Water and Maynilad.
Dapat buksan natin yung mga concession agreement, yung mga privatization agreement sa Maynilad at Manila Water at iba pa dahil dapat may magkaroon tayo ng mga safeguard dyan. Makatarungan ba, makatao ba yung mga agreement na yan?
On the other hand, Attorney Romulo Macalintal suggested that local government units should establish water tank systems to give residents access to water when needed.
Na yung mga contiguous o magkakarapit na barangay ay dapat magkaroon sila ng mga malalaking tangke ng tubig na kung in case of emergency magagamit nila.
Macalintal added that in the long term, the government should explore other sources of water to ensure a steady and adequate supply. Pauline Recuesto for The Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
it's news with a different perspective.
Before the day ends,
for events that shape our views and impacts the world around us.
We keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina, PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.